fruits. I also heard that's also a bumping harvest. So would you please introduce more about the lotus fruits? Yes, indeed. Actually, that is one of our key pillars in Tung-liang and very important item to support the development of the agriculture sector in Tung-liang. So that's around the 50,000 tons of yield annually. So which is the good to consume by the people here and also around China. And we also adopted a green manner to further promote the growing of lotus roots so that will be more conducive to our yield. Of course, there are a lot of activities organized today to celebrate. Actually, not only today, it started from 19th of September. So there are a variety of activities organized here in Tung-liang, right? So today is the third national farmer, the harvest festival, and here this is Tung-liang, and they also organize a variety of activities such as the agricultural promotion and the cultural performance fairs, and also the games. So talking about the games, that is a competition, so that in terms of the harvesting rice, and also the cycling racing by farmers. Actually, all these activities just want to express the emotion of a bumping harvest year. So at these very key occasions, we can see that our farmers actually, they are not only good at farming, they also actually have a lot of skills. So they not only compete their farming skill sets, they also compete other skills to celebrate the harvest festival. So we talk about that we had competitions such as the picking, the lotus roots, and also the reaping rice, and also suckling. So there are a lot of different kinds of the skill competition. And also here, this is the performance, the cultural performance. Actually, that's all performed and organized by farmers themselves. So let's also visit the field to see exactly what is the situation going on there. And this is actually a fair just at the backstage of the performance. So this is dedicated to this year's celebration, and this is basically a big showcase of what we have here in Chongqing. So we talk about actually right now there is a very popular way to generate profitability for farmers. So basically that's a new mold. So that's farmers plus cooperatives plus companies. So that's also a way that quite popular going on to help the poverty alleviation. And this another company also adopted that model, so that especially benefit to the people living under the poverty line. And this is also got that authority look at the green stamp. That means this is green food. So the selling price is 78 RMB per bag. So this is quite the salty and sticky, the taste, a really nice taste.
这是我们绿油坡那个蔬菜有限公司生产的，它的这个豆芽的话，这个芽苗菜在我们整个西南地区，
So this is the grain sprout, also taking quite a large proportion of plot in the southwest region. So this is also play a key role in adjusting the market supply. So 20,000 tons annually can be achieved by this bean sprout. So this is also green food as well. So that's good to consume the people living here and also the neighbor cities. So this is a pollution-free vegetables that we call this green food. So we have a really stringent standards in place. So this is actually we would like to provide the green food for our consumers. So we also have this the Lotus roots. So this is so famous, and that is also the reason for the farmers. They are so happy this year because they also reap a bumper harvest this year. Because that's the Lotus roots is a key pillar for the local agricultural sector. So this is 2.5 RMB per tin. So the price is a little bit lower if you buy here in this fair. And it can storage for a longer time, so it has a longer shelf cycle. And this, we talk about soil actually here in Tung-liang is really favorable to grow lotus roots. So we talk about that why this place so good because it's rich containment of the potassium iron. So we talk about the lotus roots from Tung-liang actually yield 50,000 tons per year. So that's good to provide the whole market needs in Chongqing. And we also have the byproducts. So look at this is the tea of the lotus leaf. So good to people's health, especially people with the hypertension. Hyperlipidemia, and also can help you to lose weight. So ladies, this is even better for you to keep you slim and fit. And we also have products that are made from the lotus seed, lotus leaf, and also the lotus root starch. So this can help you to clear away heat and really good for the elderly people to enjoy. So we talk about lotus. Actually, look at all these products. Actually, that's all these just from lotus, but that actually can make a lot of earnings for the local farmers.
鸡爪泡鸡爪不太一样，你看它这是用这个胡辣子做的。胡辣块泡鸡脚，胡辣椒。
So this is the
我们这个泡鸡脚
spicy chicken feet.
完全是手工制作，从剪它的这个指甲可以看到每一个泡鸡脚的这个指甲都是给它剪。
So basically, look at this is with the pickled pepper. So everything involved for all the ingredients actually is all man-made.
它并不是用酱油上的色，是我们这个干胡辣椒炒了以后上的这个色哈，是没有任何添加的，没有添加防腐剂，没有添加任何的香精哈，可以尝一下哈，可以尝一下。我们当地
So
的这
there's
个
no
叫
additive.
花爪哈，滑爪这个鸡爪子。
To the chicken feet. So this is a very famous dish in Tung-liang.
辣椒的香味儿哈，这个胡辣椒啊，可能也就是我们重庆所有的川菜都特别喜欢放的一个佐料。很好吃。
So we talk about this, the pickled pepper is so famous, and actually a lot of dishes from Chongqing, you always can taste that.
这个龙柚的话，酸酸甜甜，非常适合我们重庆人的这个口味。
也是我们当地产的吗？你好，请问这个柚子是什么时候结下来的？
昨天
结的。那我们当地是什么地方在产这个柚子
？So grapefruit, actually, this is also, we just got it yesterday. So this is from Pingtan. The growing area of grapefruit fruit reaching 6,000 mu.
酸酸甜甜的。那咱们这个柚子，总的这个产量大概有多少？
有500万斤，生产以后可能有1000万斤。
So this year, actually, the annual yield
除了这个柚子
around 5 million jin.
多少钱一斤在那个市场上卖？
现在的话，批发价可能在3块钱左右。
So the wholesale price is around the 3 RMB per jin. For the retail price is around 6 RMB
柚子
jin.
来解解腻哈。那请你帮我拿一下，我来给大家尝一尝今年丰收的，昨天刚下树的这个柚子，味道到底怎么样哈？
So this is the newly harvest we just picked yesterday. So this is a grapefruit from
非
Chongqing.
常的脆，你们听到声音了吗？嚼下去，咯吱咯吱的，非常的脆哈。又脆又甜，又脆又甜。
So it's sour but also very sweet.
以后的话，把它搁个1、2天以后再品尝，那个味道会更好。
为什么呢？会更甜是吗？
它会更甜一些。
现在我们大家再看一看这个柚
So
子，真的非常的香啊。
the hint here is that we picked from the tree and we
这个
just
红红的柚肉哈，
store
为
it
什么
for
今年
2
的柚子
days, and then the grapefruit will be tasted even
你
sweeter.
们下的有机肥哈，3块钱一斤的柚子哈，在我们Tung-liang也只有在我们Tung-liang能
So we
买到
also use the
好吃的
organic
红心柚哈。不好意
fertilizer.
思，我这个待会儿接着来吃哈，因为我现在要接着直播，为观众带来更多好的农副产品。
就是我们Tung-liang非常有特色的一个产品，就是我
艾哈。
这个艾草。
Another is also the feature
带头人返乡创业，然后成立了一个
products.
公司，流转土地，来种植艾草。
That's the moxa. That's the also the one kind of the traditional Chinese medicine. So that's also the person, the entrepreneur. Actually, he returned to the Tung-liang and also created this company. Basically, oh, look at these old products. Actually, with the moxa related products.
让他们那个来，你们来介绍一下你的产品。来，给我们介绍一下你的艾草产品。
您好，您好。这边是我们的足浴包，然后这个是我们的新出的线香，然后这个是迷你灸，然后是艾草精油，
是不是？
So we also have different products like essential oil and also the moxie bastron.
好嘞。
好的，还有艾绒枕头，我们可以看到哈，这个现场
And
还
also
有一个
pillow
爱的
as well.
体验，我们可以看到他这儿手上拿的这个就是艾条。那么
And
艾条
also actually you
艾条
can
一般会梳什么
experience
地
it.
方比较好？
So this is the a moxa stick. So we see which areas you have a little painful, you would like to adjust it. Then we will have a different a point. So we will use the a moxa to stay ahead of that point.
就可以让你觉得很舒
So
服。
that will be the a moxie bastion.
我们再看一下这边哈，我们
So
还有
that
一个小
will
姐姐
make
在
you
现
comfortable.
场直播带货。我们这个真的是个丰收节。
And we also have
受到
live
整个
streaming
同样的
promotion
这个
here.
各
So
个人
look
像
at the
到
ladies
处
doing
讲
live
这个丰
streaming
收的
on the
喜悦哈
e-commerce
拿丰收的
platform.
各种物产都拿到这个现场来进行展卖。除了这个网，我们可以看到现场有非常多的这个直播小姐姐在带货哈。我们这个镜头给过去看一看。那么。也欢迎大家来我们Tung-liang来感受当地的这个丰收的喜悦，来品尝当地的
So also invite all our viewers maybe pay a visit to Tung-liang to experience different products, to enjoy their featured food, and also to buy some the local products.
各位网友，大家好！刚才我们的同事陈阳给大家带来了Tung-liang丰收节的直播。那么我现在在另一处重庆另一处丰收节的直播，这是重庆的。
All right, we're also coming to our second leg. So this is
现在就在这个丰收节的
another place, also in Chongqing, and we're also here to celebrate the a harvest festival.
新农镇的副镇长杨英女士，现在我请她给各位网友打
So this is called the Xinlongzhen, the Xinlong
大
village.
家好。
好的，各位网友，我们现在就带着大家一起去看一下在渝北的这一个丰收节，这就是丰收节的一个主入口了。因为这一次渝北的丰收节是一种开放式的。
So this is Yubei in Chongqing province,
这儿是非常大一个
and the Yubei area,
具体的
Yuhong village, and we also have the a colorful rice field. So the a whole celebration event actually also held inside of this rice field.
就是首次的强调了川渝同心、川渝合作。比如，我们现在可以通过网络的技术。
So the feature of this year is very different because this is the first time that we give the theme to the
还有一个呢，就是
cooperation between Chongqing and Sichuan. So that also showed because these two places are neighbor cities.
一会儿创富集市的现场。
So you will also see the agricultural produce from Sichuan
第二个特点
make their
我们渝
debut
北区近年
in
来发展3D
渝北。
丘陵的机械化农业，就是实现了农业丘陵地区的机械化耕种，人工成本可以节约70%以上。一会儿呢，我带大家。
And we also this year promoted the machinery in the agriculture sector, especially on hills. So that also help us to save the labor cost. Later on, we'll also show you more equipment that involved.
和四川的陵水，它地理位置相邻，所以说这一次丰收节呢是由2个地方一起来办的。然后呢，大家
So for the Harvest Festival this year, actually organized by 2 cities, and they also can have the more exchanges on how to do better farming and also how to better use the machinery. So we talk about the whole geographic features here actually is that a lot of hills, so they also use machines to help them do farming work. As you can see, it's raining season, but look at how the farmers actually graduate themselves on China's third harvest festival. So let me also show you a video clip. So this is the footage we got earlier. So you can see this is actually on the rice field. That's also the good wishes, the messages to celebrate the farmers' harvest festival.
好的，各位网友，我们刚才在插片的同时呢，我们就沿着这个主干道已经走到了这个地方。通过镜头我们可以往远处看一下，就是这个主干道进来大概有200米，它是整个主会堂的进口。旁边呢有一些
So that's around 200 meters away right now toward
在对面的一个舞台上，其实也是有个文艺表演。我们还是来看一下。
So we actually not only have one stage, we have at least 2 stages based on my observation. So this is the harvest festival. So there are a lot of performance going on.
山地丘陵到底使用什么样的农业机械来耕作？我们还是请那
So
个
talk
杨镇长
about
给我们介绍一下。像这样的一
mechanization
个是什么样的一个设
involved
备？
in the farming sector.
拖拉机，它拖拉机呢，它作为耕地播种、收割各种农活的。
So this year actually, look at these are the tractors.
像现在它可以
So
不同的，比如说它可以喷雾、收割。
they can hook with different tools for different purpose. If you want to do like watering or want to do the fertilization, you can have a different equipment hook on to the main tractors.
直接就是施有机肥这些，它是非常好的，然后就可以大量的节约。
And we also have a machine dedicated
在家的
to do the organic from fertilization, so that help us to save the head count, because that we have a lot of people actually doing the migrant working, so they're not really at home. So based on this situation, we have started to adopt these kind of the machines, so that help us to
各位网友
deal
看到的
with
这
the
些山地丘陵
short
地
of
带的
hand
那个农业机具，大家看到和北方的机械比
issues.
呈小
So
型化趋
basically,
势，
look at
因为它需要
the
在
good
非常
harvest
狭窄
this
的一
year.
些
We
机
should
耕
also
道
give the
啊，
credit
还有山
to
地这
these
样方便它
modernized
的运输最窄
and
的
also
道路，刚才杨正
high
说只有2米宽，
machineries
所以说它要保证像这样的
involved
车
in
辆
the
就是一个专
agriculture
门运送
sector.
肥料的。这个车辆是可以专门用来运送肥料，
So
叫
for
沙
the
滩车。
very
可以
narrow
在就
roads,
是像我们这
and
个
look at
重庆这
this
种
one,
比
this
较
is
复
the
杂的山地
car
丘陵
or
地带
the, let's
很
say
窄的路面
the
进行一个
model cars
施肥呀，
actually
还有
dedicated to
一些基
transport
本的
the
一些农业运输可以完
fertilization
成。好的，那刚才我们说了，除了农业机
and
具，我们
also
这一
for
次
other
还有一个特点
transportation
是参
purpose.
与合办这个丰收节，然后他们都带来了各地的美食，让我们去看一下这个。
So modernized machine is one of the feature this year in Yubei. Another harvest festival feature we talk about actually this a co-organized by the people from Sichuan and Chongqing.
一些城市呢，他们带来了他们的一些特色的农产品，还有就是我们现场的金融机构。
So our neighboring counties and also cities also bring their featured products
现在实际上已经和以
to
前
make their present here at the
还有
fair.
线上销售，像这一类啊，我们今天的这些企业全都参与了。
And also, what
这就等于是
you
我
are
们
looking
现代
here,
农业的一
all
个就是
these
售后
actually
服
they
务
not。only sell offline, they also sell online as well.
可以到最后就是
So we right now talk about from the whole industrial chain. So basically from the agricultural field
各位网友，
to
因为今
the
天下了
end
雨，所以说大
consumers.
家打
Actually,
了
the
伞，
whole
然后
chain
呢，
end
可
to
能对
end
我们的直播
all
会有
can
一
be
点的
covered
镜头会有
and
点干扰，
traced.
请各位网友多多谅解。我们现在走进的就是这一次丰收节渝北丰收节的一个就
So
是
this
农
is
产
also
创
a
富集
fair.
市。在这个集市上呢，有很
So
多
that's
的
also to
川渝
showcase
两地的
the
特产，
agricultural
然后我们
products.
跟着我们的镜
Not
头，可
only
以大家
from
可以
Yubei,
大概的
which
了
we
解
are
一下这
right
些
now,
川
the
渝两
place,
地。
but
这个
also
川渝
from
两地
our
呢，主要是重庆渝北和
co-organizer
四川的
from
陵水，
Sichuan province.
还有四川的德阳、广
So
元都在这个
especially
地
the
方。然后呢，因
Linshui,
为现在
Deyang,
呢，
Guangyuan
重庆
from
和
Sichuan province.
成渝两地啊，有个双城经济圈的一个建设，在这个范围下呢，包括工业、
So
现
right
代
now
的一
the
些
two
智能产
provinces
业、
are
现代的
building
工
the
业，包括农
economic
业都
development
进行了一个
zones.
双城合作。
So we talk about the modern
这一次
industry
呢，
and
丰
the
收节呢，也
modern
把这样的一个
agricultural
整体活动
sectors
纳入
actually
到这
also
个丰
have
收节的一个
witnessed a
范
lot
围。
of
我们还是
cooperation between
请
two
那个
cities
杨经
in
那个
this
杨镇长给我们
regards,
讲一讲最有
so
特色
that
的农
also
产
can
品
be
是什么？
reflected
最有特色的
at
农产
this
品
year's
其实包
agricultural
农产品包含
fairs.
的范围是很广的，除了就是我们渝北的啊，比如说我们渝北的有一部分农产品最早的啊那个特产。
So talk about agricultural products actually that covered a variety of product stuff like the mushrooms.
比如说刚刚我们看到的有一些面条，比如说他们那边的面条。
And we also have some processing food like these dry
都
noodles
是不错的，都是很有特色的。
and also packed
豆干
products
现在都已经
like this one.
比较不错了，现在也很受消费者的欢迎。
So
现
this
在
is
的
the
对于
dried
农业品的
tofu.
深加工还是比原来要
And this
强
I
得多
can
了。
tell you, this is so popular and welcomed by the consumers. So you can see when you talk about agricultural products, actually before just saying something green leaves, but right now you look at agricultural products, it's not only limited to something you can find in the farming field. They also have including these kind of processing food. So basically that's earn more earnings, help to earn the profit for our farmers, and also have more added values to the products.
居民的整体征收状况和城里面比怎么样？
现在只要是通过了
Do you have any number in place to compare the earnings for the farmers before and after?
如果说从栽苗到挂果需要4年，但是现在我们已经可以实现，就是18个月标准化。
So talk about the plum before need 3
就是李子，就类似的哈，就缩短它的那个农业周期，但是品
to
质
4
比以前好很
months.
多，而且可以实现那个绿色环保。好，你比如说一会儿去我们那个。
But right now we can much shorten its time and also in a very green and
咱们渝北的一
environmental
些
friendly
特
manner.
色产品的集市啊。
对的，对的，对的。这是木耳的，木耳的它的那个，因为高山，比如说白云山那一片，他们的那个农业也发展得非常好。然后他们的水果这一部分哈，他们生产的
And this is
有很多好的
edible
农产品的品牌。然后
花 goods.
这边呢。
这是一个
So they also have quite
这是一
well-known
个在
companies
逛那个我们这儿逛的买了东西
created
啊
the reliable
什么
brand
特产啊
to sell these kind of agricultural products.
就
And
农家
what
西
did you
红柿
buy?
对对对，好，谢谢啊。刚才这位那个大哥，他给我们告诉我，他买了这种地方的一个就是有机的西红柿，是这儿的一个，也是这儿一个非常农场产的一个特
So that's
这儿现在
organic
可以看到，大家都
tomatoes
看到的都是一个农产
produced
品。
locally as well.
我们可以看到这个人啊，确实是还是这个丰收节的人气儿还是挺旺的。因为在里面走
So
动
you
不
can
方
see
便，我
it's
们
a
还
very
是
busy
再往外
situation
走走，
going
带
on.
大家从这儿通过去以后啊，我们还是再往外走。
So you can see actually the
看一下这
products
个
are so popular
好，
我们去看一下梨子吧。
好嘞。
among the
我给大家
consumers.
带来的是重庆渝北丰收节的直播。现在我们正在一个特色农产品集市，大家可以看到现在的这个人流还是挺多的。这儿虽然是天空下起了雨，但是来这儿参观丰收节或者参加这个丰收节活动的人还是真的不少。
So once again to our viewers, if you're just tuning in with CGTN New Media, and we are looking at this is the 3rd Farmers Harvest Festival celebrated across China, and right now we are at Yubei, Chongqing province.
我们 现在已经可以很好有效的利用各种资源，渝北的农业发展我们的农业。比如说，您看我们的松林，原来呢它基本上也就是废弃，基本上没用，就只有一个生态的效应。但您看现在我们
So before actually to look at the forest, we just keep it as it is. But right now, actually, we also utilize different kinds of resources we have to develop our agricultural sector, but actually also in a very friendly manner.
真实的。
各位网友，大家可以看一下，我现在给大家。
This is not for decoration or demonstration. This is the real field inside the forest.
然后树上呢，这个是个松树哈，这个树上这个是叫铁皮石斛，
So this is the
也就是大家有
Ganoderma.
的叫它铁皮风斗或者铁皮石斛，是一种名贵的中药材，就是一个现代农业，
And this is also another Chinese medicine.
现代农业的一个展示的一个地方，而且这是刚才那个杨站长告诉我，这块地呢也确实是
So the stuff on the tree, that's the dendrobium.
丰收节把它专门
So on the ground, they plant one kind of the traditional Chinese medicine, and also on the tree, they also can grow another kind of the Chinese traditional medicine.
说我们城郊的农业，因为土地的限制嘛，带来这种就是说集约化的这个效益的。
有的。现在渝北呢，因为它有它的近郊优势，我们主导发展以下这几个部分。第一个部分呢，就是智慧农业。智慧农业呢，现在
So
我们
for
会建成
us,
全市最
our
先进
strategy
的
is first of all, we would like to promote an
建成
intelligent
了一个智慧的
agricultural
农场
sector.
建
So
设
that
中
is why you look at all these
1
the
万平方就是1万平方
machines,
这样
and
的
we also have the
大概是
company
以上
working on the
可以
seed.
也要实现5000万株
We
以上
see in
这是我们的智慧农
30
业是最先进的一款播种线。好，这是第一个。第二个呢，我们大力的
Now we can
鼓励就是
largely improve the productivity
因为
or the
大
yield
棚呢
rate.
可以减少雨水带来的一种病虫害，可以实现绿色生态和有机。
Another is we're working on the greenhouse
同样
as
大
well.
棚的产出
So that
因为
also can
农
realize
业是有风险的
green and
因为大棚呢
organic
它可以降低我们的农业风
agricultural
险，
products.
所以呢，它的产出也就
And
比
that
较稳
also
定。
can help
每一
us to
亩大棚
mitigate
的利
the
润
risks
包括
and
我
the
们绿
disasters.
草莓的，刚刚看到的葡萄的也是
The
我们经常的
profit
葡萄的，
of
小
a
完之后，他们
greenhouse
的产出每亩的利润在4万左右，平均下来4万左右。这就是
It's around 40,000
我
RMB.
们这一次的
on
那个丰收
average
节啊，哈，除了这些展示之外，我们是否还有一些活动？就是说，因为这个我们的直播的时间现在可能快结束了，我们还是带着网友看一下我们这一次就是丰收节的一个农事体验活动哈，这一次丰收节
So once again, this is the Chinese Farmers Harvest Festival, and this year we also celebrate in different kinds of activities such as live stream, promotion, cultural performance, fairs, farming experience, and more.
大家跟我从这里看，现在人气还是挺旺的。
So there's also a competition going on. So that competition basically is to
各位
catch
我们现在
fish.
看到的是在位于重庆渝北区的丰收节。
So right now we're in Chongqing municipality, and this is Yubei district. So if you're just tuning in with CGTN New Media, once again, today we celebrate the third Farmers Harvest Festival, and it's the celebration going on across China. So right now we look at this is the 150 mu of field, rice field, to celebrate the bumper harvest this year in China. So along with the celebration, actually we also have seen the cultural performance organized and performed by farmers, and also fairs.
进行一个农事比赛吗？
龙氏的摸鱼比赛，摸鱼稻田摸鱼比赛。这边
稻田摸鱼是吧？啊，好的，因为那个
So we are right now heading to the venue
场地实在大的，
for
而且
fish
今天
catching
确实是下着
competition.
雨，我们不可能带大家完全
So that's
的
a
把这个
contest.
就是丰收节的这个集市啊，像他因为这啊好。 我们现在就往那个集市上，就是往那个通过集市往那个比赛的现场走。然后呢，在走的过程中，最后给大家展示一下这个比赛。因为我们的直播呢，给大家现在带来的。
So talking about every year's event, actually that's organized by DA localities and also the local farmers. So different kinds of activities to celebrate their happy emotion of a good harvest. So talking about a colorful rice field, so we also showed our viewers a video clip that we got from the helicopter, so from the bird field. You can see that actually farmers left their messages, good wills to the harvest day to celebrate this big harvest, the reaping season, and also they would like to welcome the rural revitalization and also trying to do everything they can to build a moderately prosperous society in all respects. And also that just introduced by the local authority.
我让大家欣赏一下这儿的一个摸鲫鱼的比赛。
That right now they used to involve a lot of modern machineries to help improve the productivity. And this right now you are looking at this is a fish catching contest.
的各位网友，大家好！此时此刻呢，我带大家来到了。
All right, to our viewers, welcome to our third leg of today's live streaming, and this is in Sichuan Province. This is Zizhong County.
那今天呢，我们大丰收是怎么样的？还有鲶鱼王长一个什
So
么
this
样的
county
样
is
子
famous
它到
of
底有多少
its
斤？多大？为
catfish.
什么会
We
成
talk
为
about
鲶
is
鱼王
actually
呢？
is
今
the a
天我就
county
带大
of
家一起去看
catfish.
访一下。
So when we
当然
talk
了
about here, we have
来到
a
了我们
king
这个
of
中国农民
catfish.
丰
So
收
let's
节
look
内
at
江
what
的这
exactly
个
the king
会场
looks
的话，
like.
我们可以看到，
And of
其实
course, we come to
我的身
Zizhong.
后哈还有身前，
And
这
once
种
again
前后
here
是
actually
非
also
常
a
非常的
big
热闹的。
event because today people celebrate the third harvest festival.
在这儿也能够
So we
买到
also
和
here
尝
is a
到和
fair,
感
so more
受
than
的哈。我们先来
20
看一下
local featured
我现在要给大
agricultural
家隆
produce
重推荐的
showed
就是
here is available
这个
for
青椒
sale.
鸡。昨天我买了一份来吃哈，真的是可以说特别特别的好
And this
吃
is。a packed chicken.
你好，这边有人吗？
It's so
没有人
delicious.
是吧？那我想买一盒这个，怎么买啊？140块钱一盒是吧？
So this is chicken with a green pepper. So it's 140 RMB
这个特别好，是一袋一袋的那种小包装买
per
的。
bag,
行，我
or let's say
买
per box. So it's inside
对
is
大
the
大
a
伙儿都
small
在
bags.
丰收
Look
嘛
at
我
this
今
small
天是吧
bags
得
inside
得
the big
收
box.
获。怎么买
So
呀？
in total weight, that's around 2
买这个青椒鸡，
斤
我
per
不
box.
吃兔子，我要吃这个。青
So
椒
once
鸡
again, this is cat.
对，我就买一盒。
So this is the a place famous of catfish, and also here is a big fair going on, and here this is selling a chicken with green pepper.
太开心了。然后我们接着，没事儿，我自己来，谢谢谢谢。来，咱们走，这是我们的嘉宾啊，来给大家做一个自我介绍。
我是资中县商务合作局的工作人员，大家好。
叫什么名字？
叫彭丹。
And we also have a special
好，一
guest,
个漂亮小姐姐
Madam
特别可爱
Pengdan, with
来给我们
us.
介绍一下，这个是我们四川的特产花椒，这个是青花椒是吧？
这个是9叶青花椒，9叶青花椒因为其只有9片叶子而得名。
And this is actually, we know Sichuan is so famous of its pepper, so this is also to sell the a Sichuan pepper. So that involved a really the a complicated process to make this the a pepper. So of course that is why the urn is famous and reputation. And we also have a local e-commerce platform. It's available there. So you can also buy it online as well.
包括像要买我这个青椒鸡的是吧？在我们的什么网？
So anyone, if you would like to buy
青苔的苔，
青苔的苔。
the products,
青苔的苔，对，还有鲜
so
活的
please
鲜
find the a store online on the e-commerce platform.
苔。
是需要在那个
微信上面。
直接在微信里面搜索“苔鲜网”，苔是青苔的苔，鲜是鲜活的鲜，苔鲜网就
So you
能够
can
买
search
到我们
苔鲜网
资中的这些农
on
特
your
产品
WeChat.
你看，包括像这样的醋，
So we talk about the a for different regions. Actually, they right now not only sell these kind of agricultural products offline, it's also available online.
内江的知名商标，
毛梗是内江的知名商标。
对，它主要有榨菜。
And this is soy sauce. So this is also the household known name of this
我
brand.
们丹丹说了啊，
And
这
this
边的
look
榨
at
菜它
everything
已经
actually
售
is
完了，
also
这也是一种
manually
丰收
made.
吧
它榨菜有10多种产品，
都卖完了。
都卖完了。
And we also talk about the a preserved Sichuan pickle
今年是一个
already sold out.
确实，对于丰收来讲，它真的是一个丰收
So
年。
once
对于内江
again,
来
it's
讲
also showed at this year actually is a bumper autumn harvest year.
是我们四川的老字号产品，
冬菜尖儿。
冬菜尖儿，他们有300多年的历史。
其实这个可以拿来炒那个臊子。
臊子还有炒。
And look at this vegetable actually that's enjoyed more than 300 years of history.
来给自己吆喝。
下面它可以做干臊，就是那个猪肉，那个就是那个猪肉来炒肥锅肉。
So it can be cooked with meat.
还有就是啥子，最烧白是它的特色，就是那个。
可以 以拿来蒸烧白，然后可以拿来炒臊子，特别是拿来做回锅肉，也是非常非常的好吃的。你看这边。
So that can be steamed or fried.
对，三椒醋这个是半斤一包的，半斤一包可以送来也可以。
我不吃兔子，来来来，我让我同事尝一下，这边可以品尝的，来尝，我帮你拿摄像机。
This is also local featured meat.
味道是每天都是现杀的，是吧？
对，我们现杀现做的，而且都是在那个就是乡下去收的那个兔子。
So meat actually is we cook every day. So everything you are tasting here is quite fresh.
肉质怎么样？
肉质很好。
肉质很嫩，是吧？
对对对。
味道呢？
味道也很好。
So very a rich taste.
殷瑞科，他是陕西人。那么对于我们四川的味道，哦，他是山东人，在陕西上的大学，觉得我们四川的味道怎么样？
很好。对，四川的麻辣味道很好。
And of course, when we mention Sichuan, everything here should be spicy as well, right? Because that Sichuan pepper are really famous. So a lot of food you are looking at here actually is very spicy, but actually is a unique spicy taste. That's from Sichuan. So Sichuan pepper actually is involved a lot of the efforts to make that spicy pepper. So we have the local meats, actually very popular, and I just mentioned the Sichuan pickle already sold out. So here, this is a big fair that's now selling more than 20 cans of products. So all these actually is from local companies.
特别好吃，你看它不只有原味儿的，还有葱香味儿的、椒香味儿的。
So this is a peanut crisp. So in the different the taste, and it's also we have a sugar-free products as well. So this is a sugar-free peanut crisp. So this is a good for the elderly people. So this also have a different a flavor.
所以我就一看到这个赵老师的花生糖，我觉得真的是老字号的一个品牌啊！值多少？十几？18块钱。这里面有多少小袋啊？490
So this is also a time-honored brand.
这个也是在我们的那个开鲜网可以买到，是吧？这个天猫可以买。哦，像要买赵老师花生糖的话，我们就可以去天猫旗舰店进行一个购买。
So once again, for all our viewers, if you would like to buy the products that in our live streaming, please search them online on the e-commerce platform. So we mentioned again that the agricultural products right now is also available online, and also the beef actually is totally sold out. Right now, just 10:48 a.m. Beijing time, but whatever you're looking at at this booth, that's already sold out. So the fresh beef.
你看这个是可以拿来烧的牛肉，对吧？这个是拿来炒的牛肉，哇，好贴心！这牛上脑可以拿来涮火锅，包括里脊。
So this is from the different
做青椒的这个里脊啊，炒这个。
part of the cow, the cattle. So that's also actually on the sticker to say which part of the cattle and also what that can be cooked for what kind of dishes. So this year we talk about the yield profitability that's reached around 100 million RMB, because their company actually covered end-to-end the whole industrial chain. So that's namely the breeding cattle, to selling the meat, beef, or other byproducts. Actually, they covered a variety of the business.
其实我也看到了农业供给侧改革，在我们资中真的是体现得非常非常的好。包
So here actually also demonstrate the achievement of the supply side adjustment in terms of the agricultural sector. We talk about here actually very famous of the catfish. So we talk about the catfish, actually also the dry catfish, the catfish sauce. Actually, we have a lot of products inspired in this regard, so that's easy for people to consume and to carry with them.
没错，这边就是他们的雪橙，包括还有除了雪橙以外，其实他们还有一个品种叫砂糖橘。砂糖橘也是我特别爱吃的，很甜很甜。你看这边。
So they also have a field to grow sugar orange. So right now we are heading to the place to harvest or to pick or catch catfish. So this is the drum. We believe that's the signal sent to us that it's time to pick catfish. So this is the king, right? So ladies and gentlemen, this is the king of a catfish. It's more than 55 jin. So for us, actually, we also want to create a catfish brand. So we also have that the skill of economy. So we talk about the difference. That we have the strategies to grow this kind of the heavier and large size catfish. And of course, we should give credit to our long accumulated culture in Zizhong. So because of that the culture heritage, we also like to bring that catfish and also give these the auspicious meaning to the catfish. And also wish the surplus year after year. And also that the old saying going on is that when you eat catfish from Zizhong, Sichuan province, you will fall in love with Zizhong County. So we talk about the farmers, not just the breed. The catfish, actually, they want to create a brand representing catfish in Zizhong. So we know the harvest period actually is right now. It's September and October, right? So this year, actually, the goal is to get around 1,000 to 2,000 jin of catfish this year. So once again, this is the king of this year. But actually, this is not the largest one we got this year.
能力比较强。
哇，这边好多鱼。
So look at, actually we have a lot of
就提前
catfish.
布好了网，直接收网就可以了。哎呀，
So we placed the net ahead of the time.
我现在不仅
Right now is the time
脸上被这
to
个
harvest.
鲶鱼跳起来，这个水站得脸上都是水啊！就还有我鼻子闻到的都是鱼的这个味道。哇，说实话，我是头一次见到这么多鱼。
I don't know for you, for viewers, but for me, this is the very, very first time for me to see these many
这里前
in
如果
numbers
是鲶鱼的
of
话，
a
我们可
catfish.
以卖到我们卖的是20块钱斤，都是优质品那个。
In market price,
20块钱一斤这么便宜、
and for the a top quality, that's around 20 RMB per 斤.
但是那个我说的是那个池边价。
池边价哦，市场价要更贵一些。
市场价更贵一些。
那我们比如说老百姓要来买的话，在这边能买到吗？
能够买到，我们只有鲶鱼肯定是要向社会供应的吧。
我的意思是说，来这边能买到，还是在菜市场买，还是在？
这里也可以买得到，菜市场也可以买得到。
那给大家说一下地址吧，打一下广告给自己。
这个是资中县那个玉溪镇那个响水滩。
玉溪镇响水滩。
So Zizhong, actually, this is very famous of the harvesting catfish. So this year, right now, we're also seeing they have a bumper autumn harvest. And also talk about the catfish also have a lot of the auspicious meanings. So if you eat catfish from Zizhong, and you will have a surplus year after year.
其实我们知道哈，除了这个鲶鱼的养殖以外，你们是不是还有产业链啊？
肯定有产业链。我们资中县委县政府高度重视我们资中鲶鱼这个。
So besides the cultivation, actually once again we talk about the local farmers, plus cooperatives and the local companies working together. Create a brand of catfish from Zizhong, and the local authorities give a great support to develop that brand. So there are a lot of the initiatives as well as policies to drive the campaign to create a brand of Zizhong catfish. And we also would like to create a platform to promote the high-quality catfish from Zizhong. And also we not only focus on aquatic product industrial chain, we also would like to bring aquatic sector plus fruit sector. So that we can create a circulation going on between the aquatic part and also the fruit part. So on top of the aquatic sector, we also would like to develop tourism. So this is also the high-speed train station nearby. So we also would like to leverage the advantage to drive the tourist industry to prosper. So we look at this is the fish pool, the fish pond, and also at the other hand, there's a fruit growing field. So that is why they also have one of the strategies locally to drive the synergized development between the aquatic sector and fruit sector. So of course everything should be green.
果子，这个果子什么时候丰收啊？
这个金秋沙糖橘就是在等
So this is a sugar orange. So that's wait around 20 days to 1 month. Then we can pick them.
想问一下，比如说像我们的果鱼产业也好，包括鱼塘也好，能够带动周边的老百姓致富吗？
肯定能够带动啦。
So the further development of the aquatic and fruit industry, of course, can help people increase their household income. We talk about the catfish. Actually, cultivation areas reached 10,000 mu. And we also have a whole industrial base to cultivate catfish. And we also top the list in terms of the yield rate of catfish in China.
丹桂飘香也过来了，所以我真的觉得秋天是一个特别美好的季节，因为秋天它代表着丰收，同时呢，你看丹桂飘香哈。 果蔬满园，真的是特别美好的一幅乡村美景图。
So I can tell that along the road, along our journey, I can smell a fruit as well as a fish. And look at all the houses. Actually, this is belong to the local farmers. It can be B&B, it can be tea house.
他们是流转了农民的土地拿来做养殖哈，也是带动了。
So the cooperatives and the local companies actually buy the land from the farmers to develop the aquatic and fruit sectors. So for the local farmers, actually by transforming this land, they can get some earnings. And they also can make their house into B&B and other business that also can help to earn additional income for their family.
这边在干嘛？现在在干嘛？李老师？
在捉鱼，我们的。
在捉鱼。看一下。
And this is another competition. This is a fish catching contest.
你们好哇！我们来看一下。 对，我们来看一下。在网鱼哈，这边在。
So you can see they using basket and net to help them catch fish.
然后旁边还拿了一个袋子在装着。 旁边还有人敲着锣，锣鼓喧天，热闹非凡啊！
So this is a really bustling situation going on here because people really happy to celebrate a bumper year in terms of harvest, and today is also the third harvest festival in China. And also wish Zizhong prosperous.
开始5了，倒计时了。各位网友，大家好，我是总台央视记者杨雪。
To all the viewers, welcome to the English CGTN New Media. Right now we're coming to another place. So here this is the Panjin in Liaoning province. So that's the north part of China. And we are looking here. This is also celebrate the third harvest festival, and this is a launching ceremony going on. And also coincide with the launching ceremony is the fair going on to sell the agricultural produce. And right now we are looking at this is quite a creative competition because there's the contest going on between the king and the queen of crabs. So this is the 510 grams of the male crab. Don't know whether the final result yet. So we not have the final rankings. So we need to wait the crab one after another. But we're sure for this one will top the at least one of the top 3 places. And of course, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the people actually devoted more effort. But the good news is that we have witnessed a bumper harvest this year in different places of China, and also the same situation here in Liaoning.
那么今天我们就来谈谈河蟹的这些事儿。那么为了更好的来完成今天的任务呢，我们特别请到了这一次蟹王蟹后争霸。
So this is our ODA river crabs. So we also invite the organizer with us, Mr. Sun. So Mr. Sun will introduce more the rules and also how we can get the final champions or the king and the queen of the crab this year. So we look at actually for the competition is quite popular. You look at actually participants, they're proud to compete with other people's proud. And we will finally witness the king and the queen of the crab. Last year, the champion is 921 grams. And actually, that record already broken. We have at least 2 crabs that above that weight. So 921 grams, that's the top weight last year. But of course, that will be not for this year because we have already 2 crabs broken that record. And same for the female crab. So we should give the credit to the offspring seed because the quality of the seed improved, and also we need to give the credit to the farmers because they also adopted advanced cultivating method. So we will see that this larger size crabs. So this is number 38. It's look really in a large size. So let's take this as the example. So actually we look at not only the weight, we also look at their beauty, right? That's also one of the criteria. So we look at this is ODA contestant for the female crab. So you look at this is the round size, that will be female. If it's a triangle size, that will be a male crab. And cracker is smaller. So we also look at the Chinese crab that also have the quite rich and thick hair. So you look at this, very energetic. Right, just keep moving. So we can tell it's a very strong, healthy one. And also second, we should look at whether it's mature or not. So we should also look at we talk about the crab, the paste. So if it's really sticky, when you touch it, so you feel it. You press it. If you cannot press it, it's really hard, which means it's quite mature. So the front two legs, because that along with their growing up history that maybe have a lot of fight with others, so that may hurt or broken before. But if for this leg, for the third leg, if you press it, if it's really hard and you cannot press it, and which means that a crab is mature, so which means they have quite rich a crab paste inside. We talk about that's crab cream, which also means the meat will be really juicy and tasty.
河蟹的壳，然后另外一只呢要比它的要大一些，就在它旁边，但是不会动啊，一般是呈褐色的，它就是退出来的软肉。然后这个情况怎么办呢？它要在水里吸收水里的钙质，大概10分钟以后吧，它这个就是体壳硬点以后呢，它就爬走了。啊，对河蟹来说呢，就是说这一关是它最凶险的时候。 凶险出于2点，一个呢，它有可能退不出来，比如说它那个脚啊，或者说其他地方粘连了。
So we talk about that actually there are the risky period.
出来以后，它是一块软肉啊，这块软肉呢，就是说是
For the crab is the time they need to get rid of the crab shell, and they also absorb the calcium from the river and also have the new crab shells. They need to do this process for 17 to 18 times. So which means this risk actually could be repeated 17 to 18 times. So it's not that easy to grow this kind of a crab. So basically that one crab overcame 17 to 18 risks. So that during that the crab shelled getting off period, so they need to first have the successful getting off the old shell in order to get a new one. But during that time period, without a shell to protect the crab, they also need to protect themselves in a safer place in order to get away from their natural enemy. So we talk about it's not easy to have the crab, and if you look at this kind of large size crab, it's even difficult. So which means this is really hard for us to have this kind of large crab. So we should also cherish that the achievements we have.
叫做中华绒螯蟹，就跟人呢分为南方人和北方人其实是一样的，只是生活的那个区域啊不一样，生长的环境不一样，所以说还有当地的这个传统叫法。
So they live in different areas, so they have a different name. But like look at this, is all belong to the Chinese mitten crab.
就是过去啊，其实大家说这个闸蟹。
So with the sticky hairy at the top.
养殖方式和捕捞方式啊，它是有关系的。过去的人呢，没有现在这个这么好的网具，他养殖河蟹呢或捕捞河蟹，他用什么呢？用竹段，就是用竹子或者草就扎成那个段。
So that also depends on how they get all these fish, how they catch the crab.
然后河蟹呢，它有一个比较，怎么说呢？就是比较奇特的习性，叫做生殖洄游。 它呢是在淡水里生长，在海水里繁殖。每年秋天呢，它成熟的时候呢，它就要从淡水里爬到。
So we talk about the river crab. Actually, normally they live in the fresh water, but it's a time for them to that breeding. For the multiply, and they will swim to the sea water.
它就把它抓起来了。然后这种蟹呢，因为它是成熟的，所以说它大部分呢就都是比较肥美的，就比其他这种形式抓的河蟹就肥美。 然后到市场以后呢，它就会有一个很好的反馈，就慢慢闯出了一个名头，叫做闸蟹，啊。
And this actually tastes very delicious and also have a quite a good feedback.
小的可以叫小闸蟹，但是它都是代表着肥美的河蟹啊。这只是一个公蟹。
But it represents one thing is like their meat is really rich and very tasty, very juicy.
我们现在来看看这个公蟹是什么样的。
我得小心一点，
这个公蟹是还是比较。
And this is a male crab, very aggressive.
首先咱看这个绒毛，刚才说那个中华绒螯蟹嘛，这个绒毛你看看这个夹子和这个绒毛要比刚才那个要。
And look at the hairy at the top. You see that's a really larger size. Of course, a more the quantity.
对啊。然后它这两只大钳子，它是那个要攻击别人的，加食物
So
的。
also look at the really aggressive. So that's why it's also in the fighting position.
工具啊，然后你看它这个鳍啊，这不是那个。
And this is also for them to catch food as well. So look at this is in the triangle shape, so which means this is a male crab. And we talk about right now is not the time to consume the male crab. So we talk about the September time. Actually, it's the time to consume the female one, and the 1 month later, it's the time to consume the male one. So we talk about because we want to taste that the white crab cream. So that's the right time to taste the best crab.
最好的河蟹给它发过去，说你这是不是注胶了？我说怎么注胶了？